What's up, what's up? We here at Street Bird in Harlem with Forbes, and we breaking down the hip hop cash kings list for the year. I'm Skyzoo.
Smoke Dizza.
One time.
Right.
Skyzoo and Smoke Dizza, you guys are really accomplished songwriters. What's the difference between co-writing something and ghostwriting it?
For me, I think the difference is really the knowledge of who knows what, whether it's put out there. A lot of times people think, oh, they got credit, so they're not a ghostwriter. But you kind of still are if it's not common knowledge that you helped work on that record. It's still, if you got credit, but it's not common knowledge, it's not put out there by the artist, oh, I wrote this with so-and-so, I got help from so-and-so, we wrote this, then you're still a ghostwriter, because how many people are really going through and doing the knowledge on the credits? I think with co-writing, it's put out there. It's, Neo and Beyonce wrote this record together, wrote Irreplaceable together, as opposed to whoever may have written a whole song for a rap artist and it was tucked away and that artist is performing it as if it was theirs, you know what I mean?
How many people use ghostwriters? Is it super common?
In this day and age? I mean, it probably was taboo before,
Right.
but now it's like, a lot of artists, I don't want to say are born overnight, but a lot of them don't have what it takes to, their pen game isn't where it's supposed to be
Right.
as, others. So, I mean, a lot of people need help.
Yeah, I think it's more common nowadays too. There was a time where it was kind of common back in the day, say in the mid-late 80s, early 90s, and then it slowed down. And it kind of stopped heavy, and now it seems like it's coming back.
How do you go about writing something for somebody else that sounds genuine? Because you guys are both artists in your own right, and you have your own voice.
It's really about doing your homework, like Scott said. It's pretty like, it's the knowledge of knowing a person.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to get into that person's mind, talk to them, pry information that you can use, listen to their previous stuff, and really try to tap into them and give them a whole nother approach coming from you. So I mean, it's kind of like I told you before, it's like an out-of-body experience when you deal with an artist and you're trying to give them their own identity and take away from what you're doing. So that's pretty much what it is for me.
No, agreed. On top of that, it's easier when you build with the artist themselves. It's one thing when you get a call or an email saying, hey, we need something for so-and-so, and you have to go do something. But if you get to at least meet the person once or speak to them and have some type of rapport, you can get to know who they are and what they want to speak about and where they're going.
All right, so Skyzoo, on your new album, Music for My Friends, you have this one line, Casper the Friendly, writing for the Forbes list. Can you tell me what that line about that?
Ironic, right? So, it was a double meaning. If you know my music, my personal music, I use a lot of double entendres and things that can mean different things, just to try to show a more elite level of lyricism. So with that line, Casper the Friendly, meaning the friendly ghost, as in ghostwriter. So Casper the Friendly, writing for the Forbes list, meaning when I'm writing, I'm trying to get on the Forbes list, hip hop cash cows, cash kings and all that. But at the same time, I may or may not have worked with certain people who may wind up on the Forbes list or who are already on the Forbes list or on their way to it. So it was a double meaning. It's not me saying I have written for people who've been on the list, but it's me saying I'm in certain circles where that may be a reality. And if you know me, then you know it's a reality, but it's something I would never dispel. You know what's a reality and what isn't if you know me.
Sure. Well, I guarantee if we did a hip hop ghost kings list, you guys would be on.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.